Hey folks, Matthew Cook here, the Tactical Dad on the Tactical Dad podcast, and today's episode I'm going to share with you the essentials for your range bag. Well, actually, I should say your gun range session, your shooting session at the range, and part of one of the things you need right off the bat is a bag. So we're going to talk about the essentials from my perspective, and I can actually share with you how I've evolved it over my short period of time doing it. So, the very first time I went to the range, with my own gun, so after I purchased the gun, got some ammo, and I'm heading to the range. A couple of sessions after I'd been with my instructor, heading to the range for the first time on my own first time on my own with my new gun, some ammo after using it with my instructor a few times. And so first thing is you need a range bag. And I looked around and I've changed since the very first time, which I'll share that with you too. The first range bag I got was just a Beretta because I know the brand. And I was like, I'm going to go with Beretta, and my company didn't sell them at the time. So Beretta pistol bag, and it had the space for like 3 or 4 magazines, and that was it. So my ammo I actually put in my Beretta backpack because my company didn't also sell backpacks at the time. So I had my ammo in my backpack and my gun in my little gun range bag. I guess it was really mainly just a pistol bag with some slots for some magazines. And I get to the gun range and it worked fine. I also, other essentials, these I just put in my backpack. Eye protection and ear protection. This is not, I wouldn't say this is essential, but someone recommended it to me, but some gloves. Your actual gun itself, ammo, and you can purchase this at the gun range or at most gun ranges, but in the long run, it's probably going to work out better for you cost wise if you just go online and order a bunch of them. But Targets, the very first time I went to a gun range, I bought them there, but now I just buy them in bulk because we also sell them. So buy them in bulk, take my own Targets. So you've got a range bag, your actual handgun or your firearm, magazines, ammo, ear protection, eye protection, and I would too also recommend gloves. Like gloves specifically made so they're able to shoot with, because you don't want big thick gloves. You're inside and you're trying to hold a gun and shoot, so you don't want silly thick gloves. But I would suggest just go and buy some gloves that are designed for tactical and shooting. And that's it. That's really all you need other than Targets. I would also take a pen and I just put a mark across the bullet hole. So when I send the target back out, I know which ones were the previous shots and which are new ones. Or you can use some duct tape or masking tape and just put tape over it. You can do it that way. But that takes a little bit too much time. I did try it with a few and I tried it with a few shots one time, and I was like, this takes way too long. I'm not doing this. I just got a pen, quick mark with a pen, done, easy. So they're my essentials for a range bag. And what I did, I ended up actually, my company started selling range bags. So in my range bag now, I have a multitude of things. I'll actually do a video one time on my range bag, but I've got my pistol, I've got 2 clips, I've got typically 3, I've got 150 to 200 rounds just in them little small boxes. I also have a flashlight. I've got using the molly pouches on the side. Using the molly system on the side. I've just got a medical and trauma kit, because you just never know, right? What else have I got in there? I've got my ear protection, got my eye protection. I also have, I've got a little small ballistal oil that's pretty good to clean your gun with. I also have my red dot scope. I also have my marker, and I put targets in there as well. And that is that it? Oh, I also have like a miniature flash. I have a regular tactical flashlight, a bit more durable, hard wearing, sort of some on the front. It's got a few survival things on the front. Like you can break glass with it. It can get smashed around quite a bit, and it's fine. Then I've got another sort of smaller one. It's mainly for a helmet, but I take another one just in case as well. And that's it. I literally got all of that. That is now my now essentials for the gun range, but that's what I started with. That's where I am now, and I'm sure, depending on what firearm you're taking, there could be other essentials, or depending on what range you're going to, there's other essentials. But that's where I am with a range bag to go to, like a regular standard indoor gun range. And that's it. And that's it for today's podcast. I'll see you soon.